The state prosecutor from Baja California Sur says the investigation is ongoing and that he is looking to extradite an unnamed suspect to the United States. He says Mexican authorities are also investigating others who may have been involved beyond the single suspect. Since the death of Shanquella Robinson, FBI and Mexican law enforcement have launched an investigation team to find out how she died. The case got complex and upgraded to a criminal matter because of the lack of evidence and conflicting explanations from her friends and doctors. Has Shanquella died from alcohol poisoning? What important details are doctors hiding from the investigation team? How her friends and doctors are exposed from hiding the crucial details of her death. Stay with us and make sure to watch this video till the end. In case you're not following the murder case of Shanquella, let's make it clear to you. On October 29, Shanquella was found dead while enjoying her vacation with a group of her friends in Mexico. She was an American businesswoman, founder of a women's fashion clothing line, hairstylist, and social media personality from North Carolina. It is reportedly said that she arrived in Mexico with 5 friends, while a 6th friend, Nazir Wiggins, joined them later. Shanquella last called her mother while eating with her friends at the villa. Apparently, she was enjoying her vacation. On October 29, someone from the group called American Medical Center was requested to send a doctor as a resident was not feeling good. At the same time, Shanquella's mother was called to let her know that her daughter was ill. Dr. Carolina Beatrice, or Nils Gutierrez from the American Medical Center, arrived within an hour and found Shanquella in a dehydrated, verbally unresponsive, and intoxicated state. Her friends told the doctor that she was in an unstable state because of drinking a lot of alcohol. The doctor asked her friends to take her to the hospital, but they insisted on treating her in the hotel room. Well, the doctor attempted to administer an IV drip, but when her condition worsened, an ambulance was called. She began to have difficulty breathing, and when her pulse lowered, they gave her rescue breaths. Gutierrez and one of her friends started CPR at about 4:49 p.m., but her heart stopped beating. She suffered a cardiac arrest and was clinically declared dead. Police reportedly arrived at 5:25 p.m. 2 police officers were the first responding officers who arrived at the scene. They were briefed by Dr. Ordials and friends who told the police that she had ingested too much alcohol. The investigating officers then notified the General Prosecution's Office about the death of a foreign citizen. Based on the eyewitness and after consulting with everyone, including the doctor, police officers submitted a report to the ministerial police. The report concluded that a deceased person had died of alcohol poisoning. There were no internal or external injuries, and Mexican authorities said that there was no clear evidence that Shanquella was murdered. However, the case took a shocking turn when a notarized English translation of Shanquella's death certificate was released after the autopsy report from a forensic doctor. According to the autopsy, Shanquella suffered a severe spinal cord injury and an atlas flexation. Surprisingly, the autopsy report mentioned neither cardiac arrest nor alcohol poisoning. Shanquella's mother then decided to speak publicly about the families their family had about Shanquella's death. Her family is suspicious of the group of friends, as they all come up with different stories about the incident. Some say that she was found unconscious by the maid, while others say that her friends saw her in that state. At first, they claimed that she died drinking too much alcohol. Well, after an autopsy, they agreed that there had been a fight that she was fighting, and she had been jumped. Her friends are not even sure about the location where she was found dead. One says she was in bed, while others say she was on the chair or floor. Shanquella's mother was also shocked to get a call from her friend, telling her the diagnosis was that she fell unconscious because of alcohol intoxication while the doctors were on the way. She then asked her friends to take her daughter to the hospital, but her friend lied, claiming her daughter's travel insurance was no use to Mexico and that the emergency room required $5,000 in cash for her daughter to be seen. For more than 2 weeks. After the death of Shankella, her family attempted to convince authorities in the United States and in Mexico that their daughter's death was suspicious and deserved further investigation. The case then grabbed considerable public interest, as everyone wanted to know the cause of her death. In addition, substantial, collaborative efforts of citizen journalism and amateur news bloggers played an important role in bringing attention to Shanquell's death. The Mexican authorities faced enhanced scrutiny, particularly because the municipal police department initially treated her death as the case of a conventional tourist alcohol intoxication. Then a video started getting viral on the internet. It was uploaded by Twitter with a username BK at Pretty Bjorkelmayan. 20.7 million people watched it. Viral cell phone footage began surfacing on other social media platforms as well. It shows a naked African or American woman being beaten brutally by one of her acquaintances in her bedroom. According to Shanquella's mother, it's her daughter being beaten. In the video, you can see an attacker viciously punching the woman. She lobs a series of relentless fist jabs to her head, then starts beating her from one side of the hotel room to the other side. She yanks the neck of the woman too,